A lot of us really love Overwatch characters, but what if you could love them in another way with your genitals? There is a new, this isn't the only one, by the way. There is a new Overwatch dating sim called Loverwatch, and it is by far the most popular one, even though it hasn't really been made yet. There's just updates being posted online.
The title just makes it sound like a bad soap opera, but I love that.
Loverwatch.
Welcome to Loverwatch.
So it's ostensibly set in the Overwatch organization before all the bad things went down, and it's still like a stable watchdog organization. Things are going good. It's like set before the time of the game that we're playing now.
Yeah, it's like fanfic in video game form.
Yes.
Basically.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of dating sims out there for various fandoms. If you want to check that out, I have played a few of them.
No shame, no shame.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I played a lot of the Japanese ones with like the pretty boys. I'm sorry. And it was very entertaining, and I was very involved with the story, and they did a great job, which I think is what they're going for in this one. However, there are right now 3 beginning choices for your lover. One is Genji, a male cyborg type character. And one is Mei, who was cryogenically frozen and loves the earth and has an ice gun. And one is Bastion, a genderless robot that doesn't talk.
No shame in that.
Yeah, so that romance storyline seems to be a lot of beeps and boops.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need.
Go for it.
You know, you watched Wall-E. He didn't say much. He didn't have much to say, but you knew. You knew.
Yeah, but Eve seemed more like his type because they were both robots.
I guess. I mean, then you get into the whole like, you know. Yeah,
What?
I could talk about this for days about how like my dream man is Data from Star Trek, and no one understands that.
Yeah,
They're just like he has no emotion.
He looks like a man.
That's true.
He looks like a man.
Boop, boop, beep, bop.
He doesn't say beep, beep, bop, bop. He just talks in a very even tone. Perhaps you just like a very gentle, mild-mannered person who's logical, very logical.
See, that's so not me, but it's
I don't either.
Anyway, back to Loverwatch.
I like human men personally, but that's just my thing. So they've chosen these 3 characters to start with. They can't put in some of the younger characters, like Diva would be 5 years old in this game.
Exactly.
And you would be considered gross for being into that. But this seems to be, it's cute. I like it. I like it so far, at least. It looks like there are appearances from other characters, such as Soldier 76, Mercy, because they are members of Overwatch. And you can assume as well McCree, Winston, Farah, etc. Some of the older Overwatch established characters.
What I like about what they're doing compared to some of the other dating sims that are out there is that they seem to be so big on creating a real, what's the word I'm looking for? Well-rounded story to where like you actually become emotionally involved in it. You know, it seems like they're going for a very like almost making you a part of like a novel or something.
Yeah, well,
like
this seems to be more like, contrary to what I said about off the top about genitals,
right?
This seems to be more of a romance-facing game. So if you're trying to bang Overwatch characters, I suggest you go to overwatchhente.net. And I've said enough about that.
That's funny. I got to play the game. I got to play it a little bit during the beta stage when it first was released, and like that thought didn't even cross my mind.
There's such a vibrant fan community for Overwatch, which is like there's so much fan art, fanfic.
Right. And I feel like it's grown now, like especially since as more was released, it actually had more of a story, and you could actually get to know the characters, and not just as like clicking a button and playing the game. To where now, like the characters are so.
I think it's because of the way they're telling the story, which is not in an overt way at all. It's just kind of melded into the background, or maybe they're videos, you watch it, but in the game itself, there's barely anything there. It's not spelled out, like maybe in character dialogue interactions, which might happen depending on who is on your team. But it makes me so curious, and I think that's one of the reasons why they've had so much success. Also, the character design. If you could romance any one of these characters, which one would you pick?
Oh gosh,
Beeps and boops?
You know, just to see. Why not? I'm just gonna go with the robot, you know. And I love. I do love the character of May, but personally, just because there was some cool fanfic, or not fanfic. It was like actual like
fan art.
Different. Someone designed like a mode for Street Fighter V, where they were putting different like Overwatch characters on top, like onto the Street Fighter characters, so you could like play. And Rainbow Mika got turned into May, which I thought was really cool. So
I really want to see that because I can't imagine their costumes combining at all.
I think it was just like, well, they're both wearing blue, like that's.
Yeah, but
like
one outfit is extremely conservative and one isn't.
Oh,
so just
I'm
like,
aware.
how did this work out?
A lot of people were like, "Why don't you cosplay Rainbow Mika?" I'm like,
well, there's
a lot of things I'd have to get tucked in to fit.
It's a costume for the very brave,
right? And then to cosplay May, then you're just hot and
all
sweating
day.
all day.
Unless it's like Antarctica, Comic-Con.
Kind of find like a nice mashup in the middle. Gotta mash them together.
Yeah, that's what I think too. They're both not easy to cosplay for different reasons. I need to see that picture. That sounds really cool.
I know. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it for you. After this.
I'll look for it.
After that.
All right. We'll include a link in the. We probably won't include a link in the description, but check it out on Bonnie's social, perhaps. All right, audience. Who would you like to romance in Loverwatch or Overwatch, as it were? Please let us know below who your pick is, and please like and subscribe for more.